Boris Johnson sent a bold threat to Nicola Sturgeon in a speech today as he set out plans to bring the UK together during the pandemic. Boris Johnson used his speech at the Conservative Party conference to threaten Nicola Sturgeon's dreams of having an independent Scotland. The SNP leader announced almost 2 months ago that she would be releasing a draft bill for second referendum on independence ahead of the Holyrood elections in 2021. But the Prime Minister has attacked her schemes to tear the UK apart. Mr. Johnson said, "We believe passionately in our wonderful union, our United Kingdom. While the Labour opposition have done frankly nothing to defend the union and continue to flirt with those who would tear our country apart, I say to those separatist Scottish nationalists who would like this country to be distracted and divided by yet more constitutional wrangling, now is the time to pull together and build back every part of the UK better. We believe in global Britain as a proud and independent outward-looking country, and next year we will lead the world at the G7 and the COP26 summit in Glasgow," he added. "We have confidence in our value and our diplomacy and be in no doubt that they are scheming to overturn Brexit and take us back into the EU." Responding to the speech, SNP Westminster leader Ian Blackford MP said, "Boris Johnson has repeatedly shown himself to be arrogant, incompetent, untrustworthy and not up to the job of Prime Minister. This speech did nothing to change that perception. The Prime Minister offered absolutely nothing to the millions of people who stand to lose their jobs and see their incomes slashed as a result of Tory cuts to the furlough scheme and the reckless decision to impose an extreme Brexit in the middle of a pandemic. Instead of announcing an immediate U-turn on Tory plans to scrap jobs support at the end of the month and delivering a meaningful fiscal stimulus of at least £80 billion to boost the economy, the Prime Minister has made a deliberate decision to let unemployment soar by withdrawing jobs support, blocking the devolution of financial powers, and threatening to impose an extreme Brexit against our will. The Tories are demonstrating that the only way to protect Scotland's interests is to become an independent country. It comes as Mr. Johnson has an uphill challenge to win over more Scots," the Tory leader in Scotland has said. Douglas Ross pointed to poll ratings achieved by the Prime Minister when asked if Mr. Johnson's outlook played in Scotland. Speaking at a fringe event at the virtual Conservative Party conference, Mr. Ross said, his approval ratings would suggest he's got an uphill challenge to convince more and more Scots. But he is a proud unionist. He believes in the strength of the four nations of the United Kingdom, and his government, whether it's through the City and Growth Region deals that now cover right across every part of Scotland, or through the £6.50 billion delivered to Scotland to help us get through the COVID pandemic. This current UK government, led by the Prime Minister, are continuing to work hard for the whole of the country, right across the United Kingdom, that includes in Scotland.